weapon that people don't. It's weird, man. It's just weird. Like, there's no way around it. Like, some people think it's amazing. Some people think it's the worst weapon in the game. I just think it's real weird to fight.
Well, either way, we got the match going underway right now. LDZ and ithrow, both equipped with spears, getting ready to use those ranged.
Where's the neutral sig?
The ranged spear kits. Oh, LDZ just managing to tap back. Ooh, he's very... It was in a very, very dangerous position there on the wall, almost exhausted of all recovery options so many times. But no, LDZ getting a lot of damage, being very consistent with that spear play right now, as well as ithrow. Both of these players looking very good with the spear. And LDZ...
I'm very surprised LDZ didn't go throw at least one of those gravity cancel neutral sigs out off stage against ithrow. ithrow was being very aggressive above him, and that would have been LDZ's opportunity, but ithrow picks up the Sarah into the weapon toss to finish off the stock, and then LDZ picks up his own spear, gonna try to find the response stock off of ithrow, but not gonna over aggress. He knows just as well not to go too crazy against Hammer off stage.
I mean, if there's anyone who would know to think that, it's definitely him, but ithrow getting a lot of damage out. Another character who can just dish out a lot of damage with a hammer. That's Nash, the high, 7 strength. Even I think he went the deck stance as well, so attacking just a little bit faster, but it doesn't matter. LDZ finding the side sig off it and sending ithrow's first stock out the window.
But ithrow has a huge damage lead over LDZ. Almost gets that weapon toss. LDZ clinging to the wall, able to avoid it, but ithrow just needs one good down air in the right spot to take the stock off. LDZ is able to get back up safely. Side light, LDZ avoids the down light follow-up, but immediately a recovery from ithrow takes the stock off.
That's a very good read on his part to put that into a 2-1 stock situation for LDZ. LDZ barely finding that lance pickup, and LDZ getting thrown all over the place by ithrow's spear right now.
Good weapon toss from LDZ does get him back up onto the platform, but a gravity cancel neutral sig from ithrow gives him the stock. ithrow looking so strong with his Nash pick is going to force LDZ over to this Koji. Interesting option from LDZ. He knows the weapons. He's one of the better bow players out there for sure. I actually feel like I'm being dumb and forgetting that LDZ was like an amazing Koji player at one point. But
probably the biggest in the last competitive season in the last BCX and what came up to
like
it.
That's what he won.
Like
BCX
the
with.
biggest. Yeah, he was the biggest bow player in the world, and I believe that's the biggest, the highest picked character he had in BCX as well. I don't know what else he might have played, but the Koji was very strong. Now, to be fair, dexterity was a little bit different back then as well, so the dexterity did help pick that out. But right now, he's got the Koji back, so we may see a lot of bow play as well. Ooh, the down sig coming out, something you don't normally see.
Great read from LDZ to get that down sig onto ithrow, but he's not able to get the stock just yet. ithrow with the side sig. Just taking a page out of LDZ's book, just throwing the side sig over the edge to take the stock off. LDZ, he's on his big boy character, this Koji, which, like we said, it's what he used to win BCX, but ithrow is getting the better of it right now than there. Still not enough to finish off this stock.
Well, you know what he has in dexterity right now, he kind of lacks a little bit in the damage department. So LDZ is going to have a little bit of trouble getting those finishers off like that. Won't
down like there to the other side.
He's got ithrow in essentially the black. I don't know how much farther it can go. The neutral air is going to be what it takes to finish it off in the center of the stage. And now he's got the fresh stock to deal with. Both of these players, fresh stocks.
I mean, for what it's worth, LDZ took no damage getting that stock off of ithrow. He is very even inside of this, able to get the big bowstring onto ithrow and try to keep this pressure going. He's got offstage plays if he wants to go for this bow, which could work against the hammer. It's got the angles, those 45s above it could work out for him, but ithrow just swinging on him, picking up so many hits, which are going to hit a little bit harder than those bow hits. The downlight side air sends LDZ off stage. downlight side air will take the stock, and ithrow starting to run away. He's only in the orange, barely in the orange, and LDZ is gonna have to try to find a response.
Well, it looks like his response is gonna be more bow, and he's trying to get those reads in. I mean, he's one of those few players that really goes for these hard bow reads, like the side lights into double chase dodge, reverse neutral light. But ithrow right now just responding with these hammer plays, these high damage strings and combos. Like stomp into anything as he just continues to deal damage, and he's just that platform kind of misrepresents the edge just a little bit. Can LDZ get back? Oh, just barely. The recovery coming in clutch.
ithrow is just getting the better of LDZ. The neutral air still not enough. Goes for the gravity cancel downlight through the weapon toss. Spaces it out, but the neutral light from ithrow stops the side sig. The gravity cancel down sig from LDZ. But he is so damaged right now. He's got to be incredibly careful. He's basically got to perfect this stock 100-0 if he wants to hold on. Is going to be going off stage.
I mean, he's approaching the black, but it's not going to matter. The one neutral air coming out to confirm that kill on the LDZ, and that is going to be it right there as they move into the third round. I'm losing track because sometimes they switch characters and sometimes they don't. But either way, looks like LDZ is going to be swapping to a Bryn pick, an axe character, something a little bit more similar to what we saw him on with the Taros. Just kind of missing the hammer as well.
He'll have the spear play still, which works reasonably well for him. And he'll also have this big swinging axe that he can use against ithrow, but ithrow got that hammer. Almost gets the ground pound, able to follow up with the recovery. ithrow looking for that downlight recovery. He's got LDZ off stage. The side sig connects. LDZ barely gets to the wall, but ithrow, he's still side airing. LDZ. The neutral air coming out at the last second. Down sig connects. And the damage is even up. LDZ barely saves himself with that nair.
How LDZ is still alive right now, I don't really know. ithrow's had him on the ropes this entire time, going for another recovery, but the neutral sig from LDZ is going to be the thing to take him down. And the first stock going the way of LDZ, taking advantage of this momentum that he's built.
Oh, but the recovery from ithrow is able to get that stock without getting damaged. LDZ did a great job. He was able to survive and keep himself even inside of this. ithrow had so much pressure with the hammer play off stage that the fact that they're even, that's kind of a win for LDZ right now, but he's going to need a whole lot more than just that to win this set, as he's on tournament game right now. ithrow one game away from knocking LDZ, one of the old NA favorites, out of this tournament.
I don't know if he's one of the older favorites. I think people still root for him, so he's probably still one of the NA favorites, if you got to ask me. But ithrow right now, just putting the pressure onto LDZ as much as possible. LDZ working the spear hard as well. Ooh, ithrow holding the edge with those down airs though. Ooh, the platform as well, getting in the way, forcing him to throw out a down light instead of a down air, and that allows LDZ to get back.
LDZ still able to survive. He's been able to touch the walls, but the pressure, ithrow not able to keep LDZ from getting this wall touch, and LDZ comes back up. He is staying relatively even, but he is very damaged. Throws out the side sig. ithrow is going to punish with the side light and floats over for the down air.
Ooh, and ithrow looking really hot right now. He's got the spear play in the bag, getting that edge guard down, getting those edge guard down airs in spades. Ooh, but the LDZ side air coming out, gonna confirm that last stock off onto ithrow. And now it's 1-1. Stocks are all evened up. Damage is pretty close as well, so this could be anybody's game at this point. Ooh, ithrow with the wake up on that stomp, is the gravity cancel stomp as well.
For these stomp combos, you seeing him just stomping on stage. LDZ though, he's spacing it out well, able to punish. He's starting to get the damage, but off stage, ithrow has had so much pressure with this hammer.
I mean, that's the thing about Hammer right now as well. The edge guards stomp is a very just incredibly viable option for those edge guards to lead into a side light or even a side air, depending on the damage threshold of the player. Oh, the side sig coming out!
LDZ is out!
Sit down!
The side sig connects from ithrow, sends LDZ off. I don't know why ithrow